here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Construction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Busher, though, with the rebound. She'll go right back up with it. Gets contact and the foul. Final seconds of this first quarter. Three on the way by Herman. Big three to close out the first. Over to Schultz. Nearly stolen away it is. Miller throw it out for Gaw. Gaw being trailed. Hudson elevates and lays it in. Why he didn't shoot that, I don't know. Bruce will go from way down. Oh, baked it in! Yeah. Baked it in! My God. How about them apples? Wow.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us. One patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Testing. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, folks. Hi, everyone. Welcome into our coverage of Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live. And our coverage of Bronco basketball is presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Sturdy Orthodontics specializing in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Sturdy and the staff at Sturdy Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at SturdyOrtho.com. I'm alongside my camerawoman, Corinne Harris, who's not here at the moment. She'll be with us shortly. I'm Brendan Bolin taking over. Sorry, it isn't. Yep, it's Corinne. So we'll step aside here as the national anthem plays. When we come back, we've got starting lineups in. First tip on early afternoon Thursday hoops on Spring Hill Sports Live.
My experience at Sturdy Orthodontics was amazing. Like most people who had their first round of braces, I forgot to wear my retainer and so therefore had crooked teeth. I got engaged this year. I wanted straight teeth for my wedding, and so Dr. Sturdy was able to give me Invisalign, and now I have the straight smile that I've always wanted. We're going to get such a welcoming experience here. The day of my wedding, I'm not going to be scared to take pictures. Now I can finally be confident with my smile on that big day.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet? Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Struggling at school, feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. I apologize for the audio technicalities we had, as we had a bit of an echo in our system, but we are all fixed now, and now we'll bring you the starting lineups for this afternoon's game as the tip is underway. It's been batted around and won by Spring Hill. And it's Isla Herman almost having the first basket, but just off the mark, rebounded by Yasmin Rutledge. Rutledge, Smale, Pitzer, Ashland Cancer, and Bryn Sanders, the starting 5 for the Panthers. And for the Broncos, the usual starting 5 of Meter, Bond, Herman, Busher, and Rodden. Panthers are currently out of the 4A playoff race. They need a win to stay alive in the first basket of the game. That's for Ellie Smale. Smale's got the first basket of the game, and for Paola. Spring Hill has been on a roll, a 10-game win streak to start the season. Corner 3 for Addie Bond off the back of the iron. Tipped around and rebounded by Meter. She'll circle around wide open. Rodden takes an inside two and gets it. Gallie Rodden averaging about 6 points a game. Has been a solid post player for Spring Hill in her senior campaign. It's been a force to be reckoned with inside. Paola, one key player not in the starting lineup. No Brylan Wicker. She is not on the bench currently, so we'll see how this stacks up for the Panthers. Double team down as Sanders into the corner for Kastner. Shot clock is down to 5. Pitzer drives to the right baseline. Sends a hook shot in. Amanda Pitzer answers right back. And we're starting back and forth, and that's kind of how this game started last time. Both teams are back and forth, but Spring Hill just put together two impressive runs to take this game away. And that one rims out. It's going to be rebounded by Harris on the drive and a foul. And we're shooting two at the line. All right, we're going to keep going. We're having some difficulties with the echo, so just bear with us here. We're trying to work on some technical difficulties. It's been 4-6 so far. A shot no good, rebounded by Spring Hill. I'm also going to be working camera for right now. Curtis is on his way. 2 points for Annie Bond. Back-to-back baskets. Bond's got 4 to start. And we're even at 6. It's been back and forth so far. Both teams just trading baskets. Sanders on the drive, kick out Rutledge. 3 on the wing, banks it in. And the first basket for Yasmin Rutledge is a tray. Spring Hill's going to go quick. They're not wasting any time. Herman, fadeaway 2 inside, no good. Rodden gets the rebound, but she's knocked from behind. We'll see who they call the foul. This is going to be the second on Paola. It's on Rutledge. It's her first. And okay, I'm just being told word from my supervisor. Thanks, Dylan Funk, for letting me know that there is no more echo. So we're good on the audio aspect. 9-6 game for Paola. And Pitzer just got backed into a wall of defenders and just walked with it. Zoom in just a little bit. 9-6 Panthers. And quick to work. Meter can't get the bank to be open. Rebounded by Bond down low. Almost a basket for Busher, but rebounded and put back in by Rodden. And a timeout called by the Panthers. Rodden, 4 points, along with Annie Bond. 8 points total for the Broncos. They are down 1. We'll be back here in just 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live, along with our simulcast on our fans from Paola Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life.
We're going to cut out a commercial real quickly. 8-9 ball game, Spring Hill trailing by just 1 point. Brendan Bolin back here with you on the call. Panthers, like I mentioned, just trying to stay alive in the contest. Both these teams, of course, having to have completely different looks in their lineups and rotations. Of course, the Panthers' first game of the season lost Audra Downham. And so far, the Panthers have been trying to battle back. Ellie Smale didn't play for a lot of the first part of the season. She's now back in the lineup. Then for Spring Hill, Margot Todd out for the season. Schubert and along with Lizzie Suter, also two players that Broncos don't have, but both these teams have been battling really well so far on the season. Jump ball underneath as Bond wanted a shot, rebounded. Both the teams just trying to get a tangle for it. Possession arrow favoring the Broncos, so it'll stay on the offensive end. Catch and shoot three from the corner, short of the mark. They're going to say last touched. Off of Harris. So it'll be with the Panthers. Sanders quick up the floor. Ought to be for Pitzer. Pitzer's been one of their all-around scorers, been a phenomenal player so far for Paola. I know Coach Jamie Butler is excited to have her for one more year. Into the corner, a jump ball is going to be called as Ashlyn Katzer and Aubrey Meter both on that right corner trying to vie for it. It'll stay on the offensive end with the Panthers. Sanders in the corner. Rodden pesting her defensively. It's Rutledge up top. Shot clock down to 7 as the Panther bench trying to tell Pitzer how much time is left. She has to chuck it up, no good. Batted around, Katzer's going to save it, and it's a shot clock violation. So it'll be on the Panthers, and the first substitution of the game is going to come in to the game. It'll be number 34. Lola Canales. A solid piece off the bench. And we've got ourselves a visitor. My trusty cameraman who, fortunately I don't have a headset, sir, but how are you doing, Curtis? It's nice to see you again. It's been so long since we worked together. I mean, when BJ Harris calls, you answer. And here's Curtis now. 9-8 ball game. Harris spins, fadeaway jumper inside, no good. The nice rebound and put back by Callie Rodden. Rodden matching her average on the season. She's got 6 points so far. Spring Hill regains the lead 10-9. Canales, wide open space, and that pivot just made her drag that other foot, and she's going to walk with it. Yet another turnover for the Panthers. Close-knit 10-9 ball game, minute 45 left to play in quarter number 1. 3 on the way from Herman, she knocks it down. And we were waiting for Isla Herman to make an impact in this game, and there she is. Extending the lead to 5, make it a 5-0 run to start the late end of the first quarter for Spring Hill. Pitzer has to serve a deep throw for Rutledge, who has to jump up and catch this one. It's going to be swung to Pitzer, trying to drive into a double team. Now it's Rutledge to the corner. Canales has to save it. Shot clock down to 5. Sanders on the drive. Putback denied by Isabel Harris. It's down to 1, and Smale cannot get it off. Yet another shot clock violation on Paola. And around goes the rally horse, it looks like. I think it's I think it's Spring Hill's version of the gap goat almost, like what the K-State women's team does. The horse's name is Hannah. Thanks, Curtis. I think that's a great name, Hannah the horse. And the ball will sail out of bounds and out of play. And Hannah the horse, for those who don't know, much like the gap goat, back-to-back defensive stops. It gets passed around. It's used as a good luck charm. I think it's been quite a good luck charm for Spring Hill. I mean, you look at them, they've been won 10 straight. They lost to Eudora, who we will see tomorrow night. Both games will be on both our channels, so I will be in Eudora. Reed McAvoy will be calling the game for Eudora Sports Live as well. So 2 coverage teams, 1 game, and the next game is going to probably decide who's going to win the Frontier League title. Out of play will be Spring Hill basketball with 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Be Bond. Rutledge, a nice job to read the screen from Rodden. Rodden gets it dumped down. Paola with it. 10 seconds. Rutledge has that pass stolen away and a foul on the floor before any more movement can happen. 6.9 seconds remaining. Back-to-back turnovers for both teams. And Rutledge picks up foul number 2. And Amanda Pitzer checks back into the game as Rutledge in early foul trouble. 2 fouls, not a situation you want to be in. Meter, the inbound for Rodden. Trying to go to work, has it poked away and picked up by Pitzer. 2 seconds, down to 1. She chucks it up and can't bank it in. And that's how we finish quarter 1, a roller coaster of events. The Broncos in front, 13-9. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on our simulcast, presented by Varsity Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Quarter number 2 underway here inside Spring Hill High School. Brendan Bolin alongside my cameraman Curtis, who I appreciate so dearly, stepped up to the occasion a little late. 13-9 is how we started this game, and quickly another basket as Isla Herman down low, starting off quarter number 2 with another 2-pointer. She's got 5 on the game. Sanders, Fester, now Pitzer trying to drive into the corner, Katzer, fakes, now goes down. Trying to throw it over for Sanders, it's picked up by Elsie Sprague, who goes to the basket. And Sprague, as Coach Husa goes straight to the bench, finds Elsie Sprague, and she delivers. Her first basket of the game comes in the second quarter. Canal is on the drive, gets it to Katzer. Pitzer, deep 3 on the way, no good. 90% of the time she'll make those. She loves to just bank in 3s. Just didn't work there. Herman, Euro stepping her way, it won't go. Canales picks up the rebound and she'll take it up the floor. Sprague met and Rodden almost pickpocketing her there. Nice job by Canales to keep it in possession. Pitzer, she's gonna drive, floater won't go. Rodden rips it away. It's going to be short-handed and stolen by Katzer. Smale takes her time. 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rodden collects it, nobody around. Herman, a nice find for Sprague. She's fouled on the way up. And that's just a beautiful dish from Isla Herman. If she's not shooting the ball. She's going to find the open person. She's been so phenomenal this junior season. Sprague to the line. Haven't really seen her much this season. And Canales to the bench and Rutledge back into the game. Rutledge again with 2 fouls. Got to be careful here in this first half. One more foul and she may look to have another trip to the bench as Sprague knocks down the second free throw. The first free throw for Spring Hill today. It's a 9-point lead, the largest for Spring Hill. Pitzer has it bobbled. Sanders trying to go to work. Sprague to the floor. Jump is called. It's going to stay with Paola, however. But a nice effort by the Panthers. Sanders, going straight to the floor for it. That's the kind of tenacity Coach Jamie Butler likes. Former Emporia State Hornet and Burlington High School alum. She knows a lot about winning in her college days. Was a part of the national championship team with Emporia State in her time. Had a phenomenal year last year. Now this year, of course, not everything wanting to go their way, but they're still putting up a very valiant effort, collecting their first win on the season. And how about a valiant effort there for Meter, getting her first basket. And 11 points, the lead for Spring Hill. Uso will go deeper into her bench with Keely Rodden checking in momentarily. 3 on the way. Sanders knocks it down. Phenomenal basket from Bryn Sanders, her first. Lead's cut down to 8. 5:20 to go, and whoa! Addie Bond trying to flip it over to the other wing for Sprague, and that's just going to go right to the bench. And substitutions are made. Keely Rodden checks in for Addie Bond. And in for the Panthers, number 15, Jasmine Hawkins Clement. So another substitution for Paola. 2012, the score. 3 on the way from Hawkins Clement. She drills it. And off the bench, Hawkins Clement. It's the third 3 of the half for Paola. Herman can't answer back with a 3 of her own. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Paola basketball as Sprague going to the floor again. How about Elsie Sprague again? Back-to-back possessions, just going straight to the floor. That's the kind of player you want. Four and a half minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Spring Hill's led as large as 11, but Paola knocking down a few shots to make themselves known. They're back in this one. Up the floor, bounced and picked up by Sprague. Rutledge jumping the pass. It's going to stay with the Broncos as Isabel Harris checks back into the game. And Callie Rodden to the bench. So no Busher tonight. Meters 3 off the top of the backboard. Cancer almost has it, and it's scooped up by Harris, and Meter trying to go to work down low, and she's shoulder checked in the paint trying to drive. And that's on Rutledge, and that's foul number 3. And she'll go to the bench quickly, and Lola Canales will check back in, and that's a player, if you're Paola, you do not want being out of this second half early and a jump ball underneath. So it'll stay with the Broncos regardless. So another inbound play for Spring Hill. Another corner, Sprague, floater, rolls in. Elsie Sprague, 5 points off the bench. An 8-point lead for the Broncos. It's going to be scooped around. Canales trapped into a double team. Meter steals it. 2-on-2 to the floor. Meter drives, can't bank it in. And Sprague almost had the rebound. Sanders is there to scoop it. Pitzer going coast to coast. Lost her dribble, gets it to Sanders, who knocks down a three. 2 tries, 2 trays for Brent Sanders. 5-point lead. Herman is going to silence him. Herman's got 4 in the corner. Puts it right back to a 7-point lead. Closing in on 3 minutes to play. Canales is double team. Now it's Pitzer, dumps it down, trying to go to Katzer, who has to recover it in the corner. Broncos with a 2-3 zone. Clearly watching their film, knowing how this team's going to operate on offense. Pitzer drives, floater, chucked up, charge. Amanda Pitzer, an offensive foul, and that was read perfectly by Spring Hill, knowing Pitzer was going to drive. That's the first foul on Pitzer. And Spring Hill just knowing Pitzer would drive. Addie Bond checks in for Sprague. Paolo's going to substitute one more momentarily. Herman up the floor. She'll take her time. Gets it to Rodden. Into the corner. Meter. No shot. They're going to call a block on the Panthers. They're going to call this on Ashlyn Katzer. It's her first. New player into the game for Paola, number 21. I don't have her in the system, so we'll have to check that out in the meantime. Pitzer has it, but it's quickly stolen away by Spring Hill. Meter to the rack. She's fouled. We're going to shoot 2 at the stripe. It's going to be on Pitzer. That's back-to-back fouls on her. That's the second of the game. 2 at the line for Meter. Makes the first one. Meter's had all her points in the first quarter. Smale checks back into the game. And Meter knocking down both her free throws. Yep, we're going to take it right back. Lane violation. So Meter's second free throw is not going to count. Meter putting together a 14-point performance in the last matchup against Ottawa on the road. That was a tough win as Ottawa starting to cool down just a little bit, but still one of the top teams in 4A. Sanders, another try, won't go. Her first missed 3 of the evening. Here comes Herman the other way, trying to hop step her way in and stolen away by Canales, but is ripped out by Bryn Sanders. Across the timeline goes Hawkins Clement. It's Smale trying to drive. Herman's right there. Smale gets it right back in the corner. She'll go baseline, triple teamed. Has to skip it over. Hawkins Clement a 3, won't bank in. And picked up by Ella Herman. They're going to call a carry, I believe. It is a carry, yeah. So on that call specifically, the referee was telling Coach Husa, he kind of just picked it up and held it right at her side. Can't really do that. So Hawkins Clement trying to bounce pass it in. Gets it right back after she forced it out. Canales searching, now Sanders will drive. Into a wall of defenders. Hawkins Clement's 3 off the front of the iron. She gets it right back, but she's going to lose it. Gets it away from Herman, but then just lets it roll out of bounds. And we got a minute to play here in the first half. 8-point lead for the Broncos. Again, they've led as large as 11. How can they get this lead to climb? Rodden, inside shot won't go. It's bounced around, picked up by Bond, trying to get it to Rodden again, stolen away by Smale. And here comes Smale across the timeline. She'll slow it down. About 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. Canales drives baseline, sees room, and she's stuffed by Herman. Here comes Herman across the timeline. 2-on-2. Hero stepping her way in. Short. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. It won't go either. Rodden another chance. Swiped away by Smale. And bodies clashing to the floor. It's going to be Panther basketball. And they're going to call the foul on Callie Rodden. That's her first. Just the second on Spring Hill. Amanda Pitzer checks back in for the last 20 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Pitzer beating Meter to the cross. Sanders. Pitzer. Now back to Sanders. Another three. Why not? Won't go. Now 5 seconds. It's skipped up to Herman. Euro steps her way into traffic and gets it. How about that tough effort from Isla Herman? 6 points in the second quarter from Isla Herman. And the Broncos will go to halftime leading by 10. We've got a 10-minute break. We'll take a quick one here and come back on our Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Halftime Show. We'll recap the first half and give you a little preview of what's to come here on our early evening hoops right here on Spring Hill Sports Live, your home for Bronco basketball.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day memory care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Welcome back to your coverage of Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and a special hello to my friends at Paola Sports Live for tuning in to our simulcast as well. Miss y'all so greatly, and I'm happy to be on the call for this matchup. This will take us into our halftime show presented to you by Michael Grant of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Let me get that up real quick. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Brendan Bolin back here with you on the call. Getting ready to break down the halftime numbers. First, we'll start with their visitors, the Paola Panthers. And leading the way in scoring, Bryn Sanders, 6 points, both of them three-pointers in that second quarter. So Bryn Sanders doing a phenomenal job from outside of the arc. She's shooting 50% on that mark. And also adding in scoring, 4 points from Amanda Pitzer. Then you have 3 from Jasmine Hawkins Clement, 2 from L.A. Smale, and 2 from Yasmin Rutledge. Again, it's been kind of a back and forth game. The Panthers had a little bit of a lead to start off, but then Spring Hill so far has taken complete control of this game. 12 outscoring the Panthers about 13-9 in that second quarter. It was kind of a closely contested first quarter, but then in that second quarter, Spring Hill wanted to turn things up a notch. So take a look at their leaders, starting off with Isla Herman, only having a 3 in that first quarter. She now currently sits with 9 after 6 points in that second quarter. Kind of realizing what Paola's defense was bringing her, and kind of found the way to drive in and just take some simple inside shots. So Isla Herman, a nice effort. Callie Rodden following with 6 points as well. She's been pretty solid in the paint for Spring Hill today. Always has been really solid in the paint as well, matching her average of 6 points a game, having 6 so far in this matchup. Also in trailing, Elsie Sprague. How about Elsie Sprague? 5 points for her, all off the bench in that second quarter. Played about 4 minutes in that second quarter, and that's the 4 minutes that Coach Hoos is willing to want from her bench players. And also in scoring 3 points from Aubrey Meter, going 1 of 2 at the line. Same story for Elsie Sprague. So 2 of 4 at the free throw line for the Broncos, which of course they would like to have Sydney Busher tonight, but so far this team's held up really well on their own. Led by, of course, Isla Herman, one of the two-headed monster for Spring Hill. Callie Rodden doing her job as well. But for the Panthers, they've done a nice job of just hanging in there, making sure that their game plan is sticking with everything. And I think so far the Panthers, they're not doing a terrible job by any means. They're doing a phenomenal job so far. You may not have Brylan Wicker, which you'd love to have her go up against Callie Rodden. That's kind of the matchup we were looking forward to in this game. But phenomenal job by, of course, the Panthers, who they're trying to read that 3-2 zone, and they're doing their best to make sure that every shot they have is a good shot. And of course, Pitzer having a few floaters inside. They kind of found ways to get around that 3-2 zone, but give credit to the Panthers. They're still hanging strong in this matchup. And as much as the 10-point lead may look a little bit dooming to them, they've stuck in this game for for every 16 minutes they played so far. So they've got another 16 minutes to decide this one. As the boys are right in the middle of your screen, starting to get things warmed up. They have a nice matchup on their way, where in that last one, Curtis, they went to overtime, and there wasn't much scoring in that overtime. The Broncos pulled out a 75-71 victory in Paola, but now they have the home court advantage, although we'll see who shows up today. It's definitely it's close to below freezing now so far. It's only going to get colder as the night progresses, but that'll do it for Michael Grant, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll step aside for just a minute when we come back. Second half of our first game of the doubleheader right here on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, third quarter is underway. Panthers start with the basketball. Brendan Bull and Curtis Kaiser behind the camera. And how about to start the third quarter, Amanda Pitzer getting a little runner to go. 6 points for Amanda Pitzer now. Her first basket of the second half. Bond couldn't answer right back. Picked up by the Panthers. Katzer beating the defenders. It's a 3-on-1 down the floor. But the Panthers will slow it down, and Spring Hill gets their numbers right back. Fadeaway shot for Smale inside. No good. Just rimmed out. Meter scoops it up right near the baseline, trying to go forward with it for Addison Bond, and it's going to be thrown away. And Paola gets another possession. And I think I heard Coach Husa say Addison and just looks at her like, what's going on there? But nevertheless, Paola will stay with it. 8 points, and that was a close call there. Pitzer trying to get it to Sanders, but I think it was last touched off of Aubrey Meter. So a close call for Paola. They could have had a turnover on their own end of the floor as well. Sanders reads, feels, and another block. Sanders trying to keep possession, and they're going to call a foul. Could have been a close call for a jump ball, but they're going to call a foul instead. Isabel Harris gets her first foul, averaging about 2 points a game this season. Shooting about 58% from the field. Smale for 3, yes! Ellie Smale only had 2 points in that first half. She's got 3 in this second half, make it 5 on the game. And I don't think the clock started. Yep, that's what the referee is signaling. So look to the scores table to get that situated. And it'll be an inbound on the sideline. It'll be Isla Herman. Leads cut down from 10 to just 5. Scooped around, nice find from Herman to Harris. She's triple teamed down low. Gets it to Meter, pull up 2 inside off the front of the iron. It's on the floor and scooped up by Ellie Smale, who gets the outlet pass to Amanda Pitzer, and away we go. Panthers in transition. They're gonna get a travel called. So in transition, the Panthers trying to go quick to again cut this lead. And it's gonna be cut short as Spring Hill is gonna take the basketball right back. It's Bond on the wing, deep pass to Meter. Finds Isabel Harris, who is alone for the moment. Gets separation, trying to put up a shot inside. Won't go. It's going to go out of bounds. And Panthers will get the basketball last touched off the Broncos. Rita Sanders. Herman's going to meet her. Now it's to Pitzer. They've got to get across, and they do. Pitzer sees plenty of room. Tries to go up and stuffed by Harris. And on the floor, Meter trying to push it up the floor. Herman's right there. Katzer and Meter trying to fight for it. Jump called. It's going to stay with Spring Hill. And neither team wanted to give up the basketball in this one. So far, only in this third quarter, we've had about 2 or 3 jump balls. Herman on the catch and go, won't go. Again, another scramble on the floor. Jump called this time. It's going to go with Paola. And both these teams, despite having to play up from a normal 6 o'clock timestamp on a 4:30 in the early afternoon with no school. Curtis, we've had 3 straight snow days. Can you believe it? It definitely is cold. Like I mentioned, it's only going to get below freezing as the time goes on. And Pitzer had it for a second, and then Meter just pokes it away. It'll be a further inbound for Paola. Gets it to Smale, beating out Rodden. Here she comes, beats Harris. Puts it up and in. Ellie Smale has 5 in this third quarter. And the Panthers putting themselves back to within a 1-possession game. Floater from Bond, won't go. Rodden, the rebound, the chance effort, count the bucket. And she's going to have one more at the line. They're going to call this foul on Ashlyn Katzer. That's foul number 2 on Katzer. And Elsie Sprague to check in for Isabel Harris, and it looks to be Lola Canales to check in for the Panthers momentarily. Rodden off the back iron and good on the free throw. And Canales almost trucked Katzer on the way into the game, so nice moment between the two. And timeout called by Coach Jamie Butler. Wants a full timeout to talk things over, as here come the Panthers. Only trailing by just 6 after cutting the lead from 10 to as large as 11 in this ball game. 30-24 the score. About 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. We'll step aside for just a minute here for our quick commercial break presented by Allies.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Spring Hill holding on to a 6-point lead as the Panthers are trying to keep clawing their way back in. Brendan Bull and Curtis Kaiser on the camera. We're back to finish up this third quarter. Canales gets it to Pitzer, who was trapped, and they're going to call a foul. And it's going to be, this one's on Meter. It was either going to be on Meter or Elsie Sprague. They're going to tack it on Meter. That's her first. And the second foul of the quarter for Spring Hill. Paola will go with it here. Sanders on the top, the key, dumps it down to Smale. Thought about the shot, gets it to Rutledge, who shoots the 3, won't go. Scooped up by Callie Rodden, and wide open in transition. Goes Meter, misses the layup. Sprague gets the rebound. We're going to say last touched off the Panthers. And that was a beautiful play in transition. What could have been an easy 2 for Meter. Just a bit off the mark there, but they're going to still have a chance for some points as it'll stay on the end of the Broncos. Herman shoots it in. A lot of contests there. Foul on the floor on Meter, and she's down. And we'll get up as back-to-back fouls on Aubrey Meter. Amanda Pitzer will check back into the game for Canales. Sanders will give it to Rutledge, who will push this thing up the floor. And Rutledge trying to get it to Sanders, pickpocketed by Meter to Sprague, just under the basket. However, she's fouled from behind. 2 free throws coming up. They're going to tag the foul on Bryn Sanders. That's her second. As it'll be Elsie Sprague to line, shooting 2, went 1 for 2 in the second quarter, makes her first. And makes the second one. So after going 50% on their first trip, goes 100% on her second trip. 3 of 4 free throw shooting from Elsie Sprague. Little over halfway to played here in this third quarter. Paola down by 8, but done a nice job to keep themselves in this ball game. Back for Sanders. Skipped to Rutledge. To Smale, who's going to take the shot. Smale to Rutledge, and Meter's going to be called for a push on Yasmin Rutledge. So Meter has picked up 3 fouls in this third quarter. And that's going to send Keely Rodden into this game. Three and a half minutes to play. Pitzer trying to scoop it across the floor. It's going to be taken away by Herman. For Sprague. Misses another layup. And Sprague, nice job to get her own rebound. Herman, a 3 from the top of the key. Swish! Isla Herman. She's in double figures, 12 points for the junior. Paola will slow tempo on their offensive end. Pitzer skips it across to Katzer now. This is Pitzer, deep 3 from the top of the key. Can't answer right back. And Bond's going to scoop up the rebound. This Bond will also slow it down. Now for Rodden. Corner 3 on the way. Takes a few bounces, but finally knocks in for Addie Bond. 7 points for Addison Bond. Here come the Panthers the other way. Another 3 for Sanders, way off the mark. And it's going to be going out of bounds. Nice job by Casa to try and run it down. 2:10 to play in this third quarter. Spring Hill, their largest lead of 14. Paola just trying to find an answer. And I believe that's only a 2. That is a 2. Addie Bond, back-to-back baskets, 5 points in the third quarter. Her foot was just barely on the line. And with the scoring drought intact, the Panthers are going to call time to talk things over as they're down to their largest lead, or largest deficit of 16 points. Spring Hill starting to take a bit of control here, 40-24. Minute 46 left to play in the third quarter. Back here in just a matter of moments on our simulcast presented by Varsity Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Broncos leading by 16. Brendan Bolin back here with you on this one. Rutledge can't answer. It's going to be Sanders on the rebound for Smale, denied by Isla Herman. The Broncos alone in this third quarter have had several blocks. And Herman right there. Step back three on the way. Can't get it. Rodden the rebound and the answer. Callie Rodden 5 in this third quarter. 11 points on the game. And have yourself a night, Callie Rodden. And Keely Rodden pokes it away from Ashlyn Katzer. Panthers still with possession. Rodden again, the tip. Can't save it. It'll be Sanders to take it. Pitzer gives it right back to Sanders, and a foul this time. That's going to be on Keely Rodden, but how about the tenacious defensive effort from Keely Rodden? And that'll put Paola in the bonus. 5 fouls now for the Broncos. So we'll send Bryn Sanders to the line. First free throw no good off the back iron. Again, folks, stick around. Boys tip-off will be approximately 6 o'clock as Sanders knocks down her second free throw. And, of course, if you thought the last matchup was close last time, I think tonight, knowing that boys get to play tonight as well, it's going to be a pretty solid matchup. We're in for a treat. Herman goes right into the paint and answers back. Herman's got 5 in this quarter. Spring Hill just trying to stack on this lead. Closing in on a 20-point lead, currently up by 19. Pitzer tries to get the ball. Scooped around, stolen by Keely Rodden. And numbers ahead for Spring Hill, and Isla Herman is going to put the lead up to 21. Down to 3. Smale under pressure. Now chucks it up. Off the top of the backboard. No good. Spring Hill stepping on the gas. 21-point lead for the Broncos. 46-25. We've got 8 more minutes left here, folks. Don't go anywhere. Back here in just a minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty. Brittany Bowen, Curtis Kaiser back here with you on today's simulcast
for Spring Hill Sports Live and Paola Sports Live. And Herman's going to start off the fourth quarter at the free throw line, shooting 2. And Kaiser and Curtis, spring sports are coming up in just a matter of a few weeks. Got about a week and a half. I believe practices start on March 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you heard Curtis there. He said, I'm going to miss basketball, and I think I will too. I think definitely runner-ups to St. Thomas Aquinas. As Herman knocks down both their free throws, getting the first points of the fourth quarter started. It's the 8th-ranked Spring Hill Broncos in 5A. On the girls' side, trying to push this winning streak to 11 and have a conference title matchup in tow with the Eudora Lady Cardinals tomorrow night in Eudora. I'll be on the call for that one. Shot inside won't go for Meter, and Smale doing her best. Try and scoop it up. It'll be kept with the Broncos. And of course, Smale, softball player herself. Back-to-back all Frontier League honorable mention in softball. Had a phenomenal season last year. And for Spring Hill, they also had a really solid year last year as well. Of course, baseball, Spring Hill, you're looking at state runner-ups. Paola, 4th place at state last year in 4A. And here's Herman. Down the floor. 4 points for Isla Herman in this fourth quarter. And a travel on the Panthers. 25-point lead for Spring Hill. Amanda Pitzer, Jasmine Hawkins Clement. And Flesher checks in. So Rutledge, Smale, and Katzer all on the bench. Rodden fakes the 2. Now she'll go and drive for Harris. Swung around, Herman on the wing for a 3. Drills it. And if you thought Isla Herman's put together a phenomenal 3 quarters, this fourth quarter starting off hot. Flesher a 3. Off the back of the iron. Canales, that's Hawkins. Clement scoops it. Pitzer, but with her left, Hawkins Clement, another try, drills it. Second time's the charm. Hawkins Clement, who had a 3 in the first half, gets a 3 in the second half. She's got 6 on the game. Nice find for Rodden and 1. Count the bucket for Addison Bond. They're going to call the foul on Bryn Sanders. That's her 3rd. Already 2 fouls picked up in the fourth quarter for Paola. First free throw, no good. The and-one shot, no good. Deep throw, finds Hawkins Clement, trying to get it to Canales, but out of her reach under the basket. So to go the other way with the Broncos. We're going to see how much more they can add on to this lead already. The largest of the game. It's just going to keep growing. Herman's 3 won't go. Harris, nice box out, and the answer. Isabel Harris, her first points of the game, finally getting them in the fourth quarter. And they'll pause the throw in on the inbound. Flesher, Hawkins, Clement, and Canales to the bench. Katzer, Rutledge, and Smale, the 3 back in for Paola. And Pitzer goes right down the floor, 2-on-1. Smale spins, can't get the basket. Rodden is going to foul Smale on the second chance effort. And Smale's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Callie Rodden's going to pick up foul number 2. And Smales is going to be at the line shooting 2. This is the first one off the back iron. And Curtis, I know with baseball season coming up, this Spring Hill team's going to be really special as they try and go back to the state tournament in Wichita at Tyler Field. This time they're going to try and go for it all in the state championship. Bringing back most of their supporting cast as well. Meters 2 won't go. Harris spins and gets the hook shot inside. Harris has 4 points in the game. All of them have come in this quarter. Pitzer on the drive. Hook shot over Ryden won't go off the side of the iron. Sanders the rebound. Thought she had space, but she's fouled on the way up. And back to the free throw line goes Paola. And just now that the lead is at 30, it's going to be a running clock for the remainder of this last quarter. Sanders makes the first one. Went 1 for 2 in her first trip. Sprague checks into the game for Isabel Harris, who finishes her night with 4 points. Sanders' second one, no good, and yet back-to-back free throw trips for the Panthers. It's going to be Amanda Pitzer. That's Rodden's another foul. That's her 4th now. And they're going to keep Rodden out there, even so it's still a running clock. They're just going to keep Rodden out there. Pitzer misses both her free throws. Will be taken up the floor by Bond. Lost her handle for a minute. Picks it right back up for Sprague. Trying to slow it down. Finds Rodden wide open. Trying to zip it in the paint. It's taken away by the Panthers. Give Rutledge the credit for the steal. 3.5 minutes to play in this last quarter. Pitzer, the runner, is good. That's their signature shot. Just get it on the run and just throw it up there and see what you can come up with. And about 7 times out of 10, she's going to make those. Broncos still with the basketball. Bond shot no good. Meter gets the rebound and the second chance effort. Aubrey Meter finally getting her first basket of the second half. 29-point lead for the Broncos. Largest has been by 30, but the Panthers have been so competitive in this second half. They're not going to slow down anytime soon. They're not going to be out of this game. Smale can't get the 3 to go in the corner. Herman, a nice dish. Gets to Sprague, tracks it back down to Bond. Rodden inside the lane, now for Meter. Gets the screen, goes up with the right hand and finishes it. Aubrey Meter's got 4 in this 4th quarter. We've got a mass substitution in for Paola, and the same with Spring Hill. Keely Rodden, Lizzie Suter, and number 10 I don't have. So I'll get that here in a moment during our timeout break. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play. Spring Hill leads by 21. Back here in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back here to finish off this 4th quarter. Brittany Bowen back here with you, and a mass substitution for both these teams. So completely new look as they'll finish up the last couple minutes. Rodden's been so great at defense. Gets it up the floor for Sprague, beating Hawkins Clement, who gets the block, but Sprague still with the basketball. That's going to be a foul. Let's see who they give this to. It's going to be on Lola Canales. That's her first. Inside find for Isla Herman. Count the bucket. She's gotten one more coming up. We're going to call this. It's going to be Cameron Winterscheid, if I remember correctly. And the and one opportunity goes through for Isla Herman. And Hawkins Clement trying to get the pass, picked up and stolen away by Sprague. Gets the separation. Rodden to the lane, gets it. And the bench goes crazy as Keely Rodden's got her first basket of the fourth quarter. And the clock continuing to wind down, about just close to a second between the shot and game clock. Paola's got one more opportunity. This is Canales. Now she'll drive to the right. Fleischer a three, no good. And it's going to be saved. But it's going to be Spring Hill to keep the basketball. And they're going to hang on to it. Spring Hill, despite a close first half, they're going to take a 36-point victory. 68-32 the final score in this one. And a phenomenal day for the Broncos. 11 straight wins so far since January 13th when they took on the Cardinals. And it's going to be tomorrow night, a date with the Lady Cardinals to decide the Frontier League title. We'll step aside for just a matter of a few moments. We'll break down the second half, and when we come back, we'll preview the boys' matchup and first tip coming up around the 6 o'clock hour right here on Spring Hill Sports Live on our simulcast alongside our partners at Paola Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet? Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small town.
Back here on our coverage of Bronco basketball, presented to you by our post-game show sponsor, Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team, Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty. Brendan Bolin back here alongside my camera person, Curtis Kaiser. We'll break down the 68-32 victory for the Lady Broncos, starting with our visitors for Paola. 3 players with 8 points on the game. Ellie Smill, Amanda Pitzer, and Bryn Sanders all with 8 points. Smill only had 2 to start off that first half, but then hit a 3 to had an inside basket for getting her up to 7, and then went 1 or 2 at the line, finishing with 8 points. Trailing in scoring, Jasmine Hawkins Clement. 2 trays put her at 6 on the night, and then just 2 points for Yasmin Rutledge. Just the lone 32 points for the Panthers. And then big game again for Isla Herman. I believe that's her 3rd straight game with more than 20 points. 26 for Isla Herman. And then 11 points following for Callie Ryden and Addie Bond. Big games for the both of them. The three Broncos with double-digit figures. 7 points for Elsie Sprague off the bench. She's been phenomenal so far off the bench. Although not seen much action this year, Elsie Sprague came in and delivered today. 7 points, had 5 of them in the first half. Also with 7 points, Aubrey Meter. 4 points for Isabel Harris, and then 2 points for Keely Ryden. That rounds out the 68 points for Spring Hill. A phenomenal win. That'll have an important matchup tomorrow. Hopefully Sydney Busher will be back, but it's questionable at the moment. But hopefully Sydney Busher will be back tomorrow for the biggest game this season for Spring Hill. Another matchup with the Lady Cardinals, who currently sit at number 1 in 4A, number 3 in 4A ranked, but number 1 team in the Frontier League so far. But the Broncos have a chance to knock them off by evening the series. When it comes down to it, tomorrow night we'll be there. We'll step aside for just a few moments. When we come back, we'll preview the boys matchup, get starting lineups and the opening tip-off for the second half of our doubleheader way earlier than expected today on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day memory care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
game number 2 of our doubleheader here inside Spring Hill High School, as our coverage of Bronco basketball this season is presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park, learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Taking us right into our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. Brendan Bull and Curtis Kaiser back here getting you ready for this boys matchup between the Broncos, currently sitting 9-7, 6-4 in the Frontier League, and Paola, who has had a much better season after having a 20-game losing streak going into this season. They didn't win a game last year and then lost a playoff game the year before that. But Coach Oshels really turned this team around into the team that they want to be. Currently sitting 6-9 overall with a 3-6 record in the Frontier League. Got a win on the road at Eudora, 54-35, putting the Cardinals under 500 once again for the first time since last year. And then beat Lewisburg as well at their own place. Fell to Spring Hill for the first time, 73-76 in overtime, if you remember that matchup. And I mean, this game is going to be, again, a close matchup. And I'm going to let Curtis give me a key to the game. What's going to be the key for Spring Hill in this matchup against Paola in round number 2?
Being able to guard the post. They've really struggled with the size of Paola. Really struggled with that in the first matchup, so I think that's going to be key. They'll stay in front or being able to just guard defensively best on the block.
Definitely, and of course, Paola, the size he's talking about being the 6'9" forwards of Hoyt and Lane Hoffine. As now we're going to get the starters underway here. Ryan Jackson, the first starter for Spring Hill, and for Paola to be Caden Cohey. Jace Curley, second starter off the bench for Paola. And then you know his name already, Jackson Bruce, the second starter off for Spring Hill. Micah Sanders, you know his name, for Paola, the third starter off the bench. Martin Freegon, the third starter for the Broncos. There's Wayne Hoffine. Peyton McAvoy off the bench, starting this one for Spring Hill. And there's Lane Hoffine, also the 6'9" twins. Evan Brown, the last starter off the bench for Spring Hill. As there's the starting 5. That'll end our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, and especially with this winter season coming up, I think definitely time to get checked out there. It's the Broncos and the Panthers. Towing off for the second time, this time inside Spring Hill High School. Lane Hoffine and Martin Freegon on the tip. Won by the Broncos, and away we go for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Spring Hill going to work quick. Bruce, pull up 2 inside. Can't knock it down, rebounded by Lane Hoffine. Panthers having one of their better seasons, 6-9 to start the year. Caden Cohey, there he is for the 3, no good. Rebounded by Ryan Jackson. Jackson, the Fort Scott Community College baseball commit, ready for his senior campaign this baseball season. This time he's got Spring Hill basketball to worry about. They've had a phenomenal season up so far. Back-to-back misses for Spring Hill. It'll be Caden Cohey going across the timeline. Down low, Micah Sanders going to work down low. Gets the first basket of the game. It's going to go to the visitors. Swung around to Jackson, right back for Evan Brown. Double teamed at the top of the key. Now for Bruce. Roll off that screen. Now he'll try and drive, kick out, corner three. Freegon shot, no good. Rebound by Caden Cohey. Cohey and the Hofheinz, very familiar in this area. Playing AAU ball with LTD, living the dream. Out in Olathe, Kansas. Spring Hill not too far from Olathe. And for the first time this game, Jordan Miller, the 6'2 junior, checking in for Evan Brown. Jackson Bruce will inbound this for Spring Hill. Surveys, finds Jordan Miller, trying to Euro step his way. Sanders trying to attract a charge call, not going to get it. No go out of bounds, another inbound play ensue for Spring Hill. Freegon gets this to Miller. Bruce pops up. Surveys, gets it to Jackson, loses his dribble. Now he'll have to go right back with it and drive. Brown, pull up two inside, knocks it down. Excuse me, that's Peyton McAvoy. My apologies. And the first basket for Spring Hill for Peyton McAvoy. Knotted up at 2. Panthers skip it down the floor. Hofheinz double teamed. Chucks it across the floor for Curley. Cohey drives. Now for Hoyt Hofheinz, has to collect it. Skip to the corner for Sanders. Now this is Lane Hofheinz. Trying to go to work. He's tag teamed underneath, gets his own rebound. He'll go up with it again and gets it. Lane Hofheinz takes the lead right back for the Panthers. Three on the way, Freegon off the front of the iron. Lane Hofheinz gets it to his brother Hoyt, and yeah, it's a backcourt violation. And the Panthers weren't looking where they were going. McAvoy and Freegon to the bench. Brooks Spire into the game. Evan Brown checks back in. And for the Panthers, it'll be Isaac Hall. And another substitution. Don't have on me. Be Blake Koslow. Shot no good from Jordan Miller. Hall and Brown on the floor. Jump call that's going to go the other way with Paola. Broncos going with the full court pressure. It's skipped down across the timeline for Isaac Hall. And right back to Cohey. Trying to get it across. It's tipped right back, and another deflection for Spring Hill. Jordan Miller going up and saying, not today, to Isaac Hall. Koslow will inbound. Around the horn. Hoyt now will drive. Has to collect it up. Double teamed. Hall puts up the shot, getting some separation. It's no good. Ryan Jackson going up the floor. Now this is Bruce. Cohey swipes it away, and it's picked up by the Panthers. But Spring Hill thankfully has some numbers to try and slow him down just a little bit. Sanders across the floor for Hoyt Hofheinz. He'll drive. Fade away two inside. Bounce off the back iron and in. So the Hofheinz brothers getting a basket each. Their lead up to 4. Miller surveys. Finds Brown now in the corner. Brooks Byer. Now for Ryan Jackson, back to Byer. In the corner, shot clock down to 10. Bruce, deep three, off the front of the iron. Rebound, tracked down by Micah Sanders. Panthers going quick in transition. Trying to skip it across the floor, it finds Koslow. It's a very scary situation there. Cohee, deep three over Miller. Off the back iron, picked up. And neither Brown nor Byer could collect it. It'll stay with the Panthers. The Gaw brothers and Peyton McAvoy all into the game for Spring Hill. Whitehoff finds that down in for Stephen Bassett. Bassett, a phenomenal shooter down from the perimeter, also on that LTD team with Cohee and the Hoffines. Offensive foul on the Panthers. It's going to be on Stephen Bassett. That's his first. This is Brown. Now for McAvoy. Hudson Gaw back for McAvoy. Dumps it right down and denied by Sanders, as that was Evan Brown trying to go up with it. As Jace Curley checks in for Micah Sanders. Into the corner now for McAvoy now. This is Hudson Gaw, three on the way, over the mark. Byer, nice job to get the rebound. The shot clock down to 5. Nice run there by Carter Gaw. Well, that's that situation where essentially trapped, and a nice job by Carter Gaw to trail right behind. A nice motion there. Gets the basket to put Spring Hill within 2. Bassett dumps it down for Hall from the corner. Hall gets tied up, jump called. It's going to go back with the Broncos. I asked Coach Bouchard a few hours before this matchup, I asked him if he's excited. He said, I'm always excited for every game. I mean, it's a chance to give our guys to compete, and hoping for a win to get win number 10 on the year. And a travel on the end of the Broncos. If the Broncos win tonight, it'll be the first time under Coach Bouchard they have 10 wins this season. Broncos going with the full court trap. Curley has to hop up, now back for Bassett. Koslow swings it to Hall, who's wide open down low, misses the first shot. Second shot goes, he's got one more at the stripe to earn. It's going to be on Brooks Byer. That's the first for Brooks Byer. Isaac Hall gets the and one play. 5-point lead for the Panthers, their largest so far in this game. Spring Hill going with their offense. And that was McAvoy trying to dump it down quickly for Byer, and Byer just off his hands. Out of play. Spring Hill will have to go back on defense. Spring Hill running the full court trap. Bassett gets it across. Spring Hill just trying to go with the trap. Paola just skipping it around the floor. Shot clock down to 15. Bassett, catch and shoot, 3 on the wing, good. For Stephen Bassett. 8-point lead for Paola. 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. Gaw will drive. In for Byer. Nice separation, and Brooks Byer gets his first basket. Across the timeline now for Cohey. Hall dumps it down for Koslow. He's double teamed. Skipped around another three on the way for Bassett and drills it. Back-to-back threes for Stephen Bassett. 9-point lead for the Panthers. And there to answer on the other end is Evan Brown. And the half-court heave won't go. But fireworks in the last 20 seconds of this first quarter. Bassett a three. And then Evan Brown comes right back to make a three of his own. But it's the Panthers leading by 6 as we go to quarter number 2. Back here in just a minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Back here on for quarter number 2. Here on Spring Hill Sports Live and our simulcast with our viewers from Paola Sports Live as well. Special hello to y'all. Broncos getting a steal. They're trying to go in transition. Jackson Bruce is going to be called for a walk. So the 5 on the floor, starting with Paola, Hoffine brothers, Micah Sanders, Blake Koslow, and Jace Curley. 5 on offense now for the Panthers. Koslow gets it down low. Bruce tightly contesting it. Hoffine's going to slip and fall. He's in a situation where he's got to just hang on to it, and time is going to be called. And we'll take another timeout with him here. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Go Brawley Internet. It just works.
Stupid Go Brawley Internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Hoffine in a dangerous situation there. Coach Oshel forced to use a timeout. So we're back up and playing here in the second quarter. Boyd Hoffine not aware of where the ball was, stolen away. And here comes Miller to the basket. Jordan Miller going straight to the rack and burying it. 4 points now. The Spring Hill lead. The Bronco student section making some nice noise. Back-to-back turnovers for Paola and Spring Hill. Playing some phenomenal defense on that end. First it was a miscommunicated pass to try and find Hoyt Hoffine this time. Gets out of bounds. Spring Hill's going to come up with it. Brown on the drive. Skipped around to Freegon. Had a double-digit game against the Wildcats. 3 on the way for Freegon. He can drill him, no good. Last touched off of, waiting for the referee's signal. We're going to say last touched off of Cohey. It'll be Carter Gaw on the inbound. Another corner, Bruce. He'll drive in. Gets to the corner. Free gone. Now for Gaw. Carter Gaw had a basket in the first quarter, now another in the second quarter. Spring Hill back to a one-possession game. Lane Hoffine is going to walk with it. 3 straight turnovers forced by the Broncos. And the student section's letting them hear it. Nice to have some student bodies show up and support the Broncos tonight, although no school today for the 3rd straight day in a row. And a push. It's going to be on Hoyt Hoffine. That's Hoyt Hoffine's first. And not heard any word on if we're going to have school tomorrow yet or not, but okay, from Curtis Kaiser, we are having school tomorrow for Spring Hill. Miller finally gets it to roll in. He's had the hot hand this quarter to start. We're even at 15. And a foul on the Broncos. They're going to call this one on Jordan Miller. That's his first and the first of the quarter for Spring Hill. Sanders to inbound. It's given to Cohey. Double team pressure now. Hoyt Hoffine's going to get the same treatment. They're going to call a foul, and Spring Hill wanted a travel call there too, but they're not going to get it. Grabbed his arm first. That's going to be tagged on Evan Brown. As he'll go to the bench. Ryan Jackson checking back in. Jackson, Freegon, Bruce, Miller, and Carter Gaw, the 5 on the floor for Spring Hill. Hoffine was going to pump fake, but went into too much of a three-point motion that's going to force another turnover. That's 4 straight now that the Broncos have forced. I mean, Curtis, we're looking at 8 points off turnovers alone in this first half. Miller trying to drive. Gets Cohey to jump, but there's a push. That's going to signal 2 free throws. They're going to call it on Cohey. That's his first, so the Panthers already with 2 fouls in the second quarter. It's going to force Jordan Miller to the line. Misses the first one off the front of the rim. Curley out of the game. Steven Bassett back in. Bassett had back-to-back threes. And a free throw made by Jordan Miller. Spring Hill back in front, 16-15. Paola will now look for an answer. Sanders goes straight to the basket off the hop step. Sanders' his first basket of the second quarter and another lead change. This time the Panthers back in front, 17-16. Miller double teamed. It's poked away, and here comes Cohey across the floor. Loses control of the dribble and picked up by Ryan Jackson. Now here comes Spring Hill. Bruce to the basket. Foul on the floor. It's going to be underneath. They're going to call it on Micah Sanders. That's his first and the third foul. Carter Gaw, Jordan Miller out, Brooks Byer. And Peyton McAvoy also in. Isaac Hall out of the game for Paola. Bruce's throw in. Gets skipped to Byer. Now Ryan Jackson up top. He'll call the play. Bruce goes off the screen from Freegon and back into the corner now for Jackson. This is Byer down low. Right back to Jackson Bruce. Jackson fakes. We'll just simply drive it to Bruce. Shot clock down to 10 as Bruce is going to chew more time. Byer fakes the screen. They'll go ISO. It's Bruce against Sanders. Pull up 3. Off the front of the iron and right to Micah Sanders. Cohey to the corner. Bassett, does he have another? Yes! Stephen Bassett, 9 points, all off of trays in the first half. And Spring Hill now down by 4. That was Wayne Hoffine, a nice job trying to jump the gun on Freegon's pass to Ryan Jackson. It'll stay with the Broncos. As Evan Brown's back into the game for Jackson Bruce. Or no, it's Panther basketball. Last touched off the Broncos, I guess. Although me and Curtis both saw that the referees pointed in favor of the Broncos, but I guess Paola's going to have the basketball here. Jackson pestering Sanders. This is Cohey. He's going to try his hand driving. He's fouled on the way up off a push. And they'll shoot 2. They'll give it to Evan Brown. That's foul number 2 on the 6'2 senior. Here's Cohey at the line. Drills the first one, and Cohey normally knocks down about 90% of his free throws. And I say that with an estimate. Cohey's been a really phenomenal free throw shooter last season and up to this season as well. And Cohey almost jinxed him there for a second, but it rolls in. Isaac Hall into the game for Lane Hoffine. And Jordan Miller will inbound this. It's a free gun, and Miller gets it right back up the floor. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Catch and shoot corner 3. Ryan Jackson drills it. How about that for Ryan Jackson? Broncos within a possession. Nobody's there. Cohey trying to get it to Bassett, and Bassett was trying to pop up and just a little bit delayed. And Spring Hills can try and make him pay on this end, trying to go for the tire. More than likely just be trailing by just a point. It's a feed for Jackson, that won't go. Meyer did a nice job to keep himself from getting it over the back call from Isaac Hall. Paola with it, but loses it. Brooks Byer, 2-on-1. He'll drive off the glass. Count the buckets. How about that for Brooks Byer? We're going to give Cohey his second foul. As Blake Koslow will check in. Or sorry, that's Landon Murdoch. So a number change. That's not Blake Koslow, it's Landon Murdoch. Sometimes people with jerseys can be a little confusing. They have numbers down on one jersey, then the next jersey, it'll be a different number. Bassett, does he have 4? No. He'll be rebounded by Hoyt Hoffine. Does Murdoch have a 3? That's off the back iron. Picked up by Brooks Byer. And Miller has to find his way through. He's going to have an open lane. Freegon thought about the 3. He wanted it. Now it's McAvoy. Drills it. McAvoy is going to put the Broncos in front by 2. And Coach Oshel seen enough. He's going to call timeout. Broncos were trailing until the offense started rolling. A 3 from Peyton McAvoy and 3 points from Jordan Miller off an and 1. Or sorry, that was Brooks Byer, my bad. It's going to put the Broncos back in front for the second time this game. 24-22, back here just 30 seconds after a word from Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Back here with a minute and a half to play in this first half. I'm Brendan Bowen, behind the camera, Curtis Geiser. Appreciative of him filling in for Carbajo, who's currently in Eudora with Reed McAvoy. And the Broncos get another steal. Byer wide open, now Hall's gonna smother him. Bruce drives, Freegon now with it. Back for Jackson Bruce. He's had a couple 20-point games this season. Jackson lets it fly and knocks it down. Back-to-back threes for Ryan Jackson. 5-point lead for the Broncos. How can Paola respond? They definitely won the first quarter, but now the second quarter, it seems the Broncos are moving the pendulum their way. Lane Hoythoff finds in trouble, another steal. Open lane for Jackson Bruce. Another point for Jackson Bruce, finally getting his first basket of the game. And a 7-point lead, the largest the Broncos have had on the Panthers. 20 seconds, shot clock off. Paola can do what they want here. Down for Hall, now back up for Landon Murdoch. He'll call the ISO. There'll be a double screen. It's Hall and Hoffine. Murdoch's gonna get smothered. Jump is gonna be called, and the Broncos will have 1.8 seconds. Curley, Lane Hoffine. Number 25, who I don't have on the roster. Let me pull it up here. Landon Hill. Landon Hill, the third one in. McAvoy had it poked away. Point two. It's got to be a quick catch and shoot. Who are they going to give it to? Jackson. Deep heave. It's a lob. Byer can't get it. But how about the Broncos? After trailing in the first quarter, they storm back on a nice little run. It's Spring Hill, a 7-point lead as we go to halftime. We'll step aside for just a few moments when we come back. It's our Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll give you the first half recap and totals and what to look for in the second half. That's all on tonight's simulcast for Spring Hill Sports Live and Paola Sports Live. Back here in just a matter of moments.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
the industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, now time for our halftime show presented to you by Michael Gran at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336 or visit www.fbfs.com. Brendan Bolin back here with you to break down this first half for you. And first I'll start with the words that Curtis Kaiser told me during the break. That was a great second quarter displayed by the Broncos. You're down just a matter by a couple points, and then Paola kind of teetered with the lead a little bit. Broncos were down as large as 4, and then Spring Hill just a flurry of a second quarter points here in the last maybe 2.5 minutes to put together a 7-point lead as we go to the halftime. They were tied at 15. They were tied at 22. And then Spring Hill just throwing a knockout punch right to Paola. But we've got 16 more minutes to decide this one. And we'll break it down here for you with our halftime totals. Starting with the Panthers. Leading the way, Stephen Bassett, 9 points, all off of 3-pointers. Which Bassett started off 3 for 3 in the first half and then had a couple misses. Nevertheless, Bassett's got 9, leading the way for the Panthers. Also trailing in 4 points for Micah Sanders, just a 2 each quarter. And then 3 points off an and 1 for Isaac Hall. And then 2 points from Hoyt and Lane Hoffine, and then Caden Cohey. Phenomenal job by Spring Hill keeping him quiet in the first half. He's been a phenomenal player, Caden Cohey has. And keeping him quiet's been a solid job. And Spring Hill dominating the paint as well, switching up the game plan to just continue to trap and pressure the ball at every aspect, getting a couple steals. They had it close to 8 points off turnovers. They probably have more in that first half, if anything. But for the Broncos leading the way, there's not really a main leader. Well, it is Ryan Jackson with 6 points, had back-to-back threes late in that second quarter. But Curtis, this has been a collective effort from the Broncos. Not one person is in double figures right now in this game. It's just been a collective effort. 6 points for Ryan Jackson, 5 points for Jordan Miller and Peyton McAvoy as well. 4 from Carter Gaw and Brooks Byer. Byer had those 2 points. 3 points from Evan Brown. 2 points from Jackson Bruce. Don't really see him. Normally he's in double figures by halftime, but Paola's done a nice job keeping him quiet, but I think this game, the story is, in the first half, the guards have been quiet. The main guards, Jackson Bruce, if you're Spring Hill, Paola, if you're Caden Coey, they've been quiet this whole first half, and that's just the game plan that both these teams have really executed. As we got 2.5 minutes before both teams are expected to take back the floor, as here come the Broncos. But we've got a nice second half coming up for you. It's a close one, 7-point lead for the Broncos, 29-22 at the half. They're trying to complete the sweep on the season against the Panthers. Got 60 minutes left, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in just a matter of minutes. You're watching Bronco basketball in your home for Spring Hill Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stos with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley, no buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
All right, folks, sorry about the late start. But Peyton McAvoy right on cue as I bring us back into Bronco basketball coverage. Knocks down a 3 as Curley tried to knock down a shot of his own after the Panther inbound. So Broncos lead up to 10. Hoyt Hoffine grabs the rebound and puts it right back in. Post had been kind of quiet for Paola in that first half. The Hoffine brothers each had a 2-point basket, but so far now in the second half, it looks like they're going to be back and fall back-to-back trays. This time it's Evan Brown. And Spring Hill putting the lead back to 11 after Paola getting a basket. After a second chance effort from Hoyt Hoffine. Here he is again. Got the separation, but can't knock it down. McAvoy with the rebound. Bruce, Euro steps his way, drives in and gets the basket. And Oshel, an 8-2 run for Spring Hill is going to force Oshel another timeout to start the third quarter. 37-24. The largest lead for the Broncos is up to 13. Back here in just a minute after a few words from our sponsors, JT Auto and Spring Hill Recreation.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, 8-2 run for the Broncos to start the third quarter. What can Paola do to try and limit the damage already done? 13 points. The lead. Hoffine going to work in the post. His shot won't go, and he's going to be fouled. As that was Freegon trying to get it up the floor, and Hoffine is just going to wrap up. That's Hopfine's second foul. Could have been a 50-50 on if he was just frustrated or if it was a matter of trying to slow down the Broncos, trying to go quick in transition. This is Freegon, Euro stepping his way. That's Hoffine with the block. Cohey, Euro steps his way off the back of the iron. And it's going to be knocked off. They're going to say last touched out of bounds by Cohey as he tried to knock it off the leg of Bruce. So it'll stay with Spring Hill. Spring Hill going to a trap of their own. It'll be given right to McAvoy across the court. Brown to the corner for Freegon. Now it's Jackson Bruce again. Only 4 points in the game for Jackson Bruce. Trying to get it to Jackson, pickpocketed by Hoffine, saved. Trying to get it to his brother Lane, and Freegon's going to go back the other way. Jackson dumps it down into the corner now for Evan Brown, and he's going to be fouled. That's back-to-back fouls on Hoyt Hoffine, and he's going to be taken out. Stephen Bassett, leading scorer for the Panthers, with 9 back in. Ryan Jackson on the inbound. 3 on the way, drilled. Evan Brown, back-to-back threes. Making an 11-2 run. And the Bronco offense in this third quarter is firing on all cylinders. Curley to answer back. He does. Jace Curley knocks down his first basket. 11-5 run now. Wide open down low. Freegon skips it. Curley read it perfectly. But it'll be an inbound play to the basket for the Broncos after these substitutions. Landon Murdoch in for Cohey, for Paola, and Ryan Jackson out of the game, and in his place, Jordan Miller. And Bruce will throw a lob that Freegon will have to run into. Miller dumps it down. Can't get it off the glass is Evan Brown. Panthers to go in transition. Skipped around from wing to wing. Sanders trying to go to work. Can't get it over Brown, but they're going to call a foul. That's Brown's third foul. Micah Sanders to go to the line for the Panthers as Carter Gaw will be checking in momentarily. Sanders can't knock down the first free throw of the second half. And in the game goes Carter Gaw. Gaw, Miller, Bruce, Freegon, and McAvoy, the 5 on the floor for Spring Hill. Sanders knocks down his second free throw. First point of the third quarter for him, make it 5 on the game. Bruce Euro steps his way to the basket. Lane Hoffine can't deny him. Up the floor go the Panthers. 13-5 run for Spring Hill. That basket no good. Sanders trying to foul. Won't count it. Into the corner, Bruce for 3. No, off the back iron. Here come the Panthers after the rebound from Lane Hoffine. And they'll slow it down. Murdoch, Bassett, Lane Hoffine, Sanders and Bassett, the 5 on the floor for Paola. And Sanders trying to get a run down low. He's going to be off of Bronco as Byer checks in for Martin Freegon. And Oshel will go to his bench too. Isaac Hall checks in. And out of the game goes Lane Hoffine. Deep throw. Caught by Curley. Nice find to find Isaac Hall. He's going to be fouled. He's going to have one more at the line. The second and one opportunity for Isaac Hall tonight. That's Brooks Byer's second fail as a 6'2 sophomore will tack on his second. Isaac Hall completes the and one opportunity. Caden Cohey back into the game for the Panthers. Get a 13-8 run for the Broncos. This basket here could end it, but it's not. It's Brooks Byer keeping the run alive. Still a 13-point lead for Spring Hill. Panthers getting themselves with a couple close baskets to keep their dream of staying in this game alive. But Spring Hill's managed to find their way on the offensive end. Going to call a reach on Jackson Bruce. That's his first. Third team foul for the Broncos as Jackson is going to come in for Peyton McAvoy. Ryan Jackson having a phenomenal night. Cohey catch and shoot 3 on the wing, no good. It's off the top of the backboard, out of play. Spring Hill basketball. It'll be Jordan Miller to inbound this to Jackson Bruce. Down 2.25 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Bruce, a nice run off the screen from Byer, gets the basket. And the run continues. It's Jackson Bruce finding his way to get some baskets in the third quarter. He's got 6 points in quarter number 3. Sanders gets the pass from Murdoch, and he buries a basket of his own. (17-10) run. Spring Hill still keeping it alive. Jackson trapped underneath. Jackson Bruce can't hit from 3. Panthers will go quick in transition, coast to coast. Basket from Cohey, no good. And Byer's going to give it up to Miller. How will the Broncos go about their offensive possession? Skipped around to Bruce, trying to Euro step his way. They're going to call a travel. And a turnover is going to end the run for Spring Hill, ending it at 17-10. But it's still a 13-point lead. The substitutions for the Panthers. Landon Hill in, along with Stephen Bassett and Lane Hoffine. Jackson pickpockets that pass. Here he goes. gets the layup. And Ryan Jackson, 8 points. Panthers outscored 19-10 in this third quarter. It's going to cue a timeout. 48-33. The Broncos holding steady with a 15-point lead with less than a minute to play here in this third quarter. Back here in just 30 seconds after a word from our sponsor, First Option Bank.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, Coach Oshel again calling another timeout. It's the Panthers starting to let it slip, and they let that pass slip. Here come the Broncos again. Miller spinning. They're going to call for a travel. So it'll stay again, another inbound play for the other end of the floor for Paola. This is Hill. Gets it to Cohey. The student section wanted to travel. They're not going to get it. Bassett's pressured by Byer. Now it's Cohey for Lane Hoffine. He'll drive on Miller. He's trapped. Foul on the floor for a push. They'll give Brooks Byer his third foul. 31.2 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Murdoch trying to drive. Blocking foul. Again, that's on Byer. That's Byer's fourth foul, so Byer in foul trouble. Martin Freegon will have to check back in, as Byer's probably going to be out for a lot of the fourth quarter as well. So Freegon's going to have to get a couple more minutes. And that's going to put the Panthers in the bonus. As Landon Murdoch will take his 2 free throws. First one rims out. Murdoch's been scoreless in this game so far. Him and Jace Curley was scoreless in that first half as well, until Curley made a 3 early in the third quarter. And Murdoch will go 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Shot clock still turned off. Bruce against Landon Hill on an ISO. Bruce gets Landon Hill to reach. It's Hill's first foul. Sorry, it's Blackburn. Trying to get it to Jackson, stolen away by Lane Hoffine. Down to 2, Curley has to get the shot off, he does, no good. After 3, the Broncos a 15-point lead over the Panthers, 48-33. We got 8 minutes left to decide how this doubleheader will fare. Will the Broncos get a clean sweep on the season, or will the Panthers salvage one after dropping a heartbreaker in overtime? Back here in just a matter of minutes, you're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, Sports Medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. One more quarter left to play. This time at Spring Hill. They played in Paola this last matchup. It was a close contest the entire game, and then in overtime, we went. Broncos were the main scorers. Of course, you're playing about 5 minutes of basketball. And there's a quick three to start the fourth quarter for Martin Freegon. It's his first basket of the game. 74-71 the final in that game. And Spring Hill took it home. Foul on the floor. They're going to give that to Carter Gaw. It's his first foul. So it'll be the Gaw brothers, Hudson and Carter, Jordan Miller, Martin Freegon, and Ryan Jackson. Boyd Hoffine to go to work. Tries to go with a little finger roll, no good. Up the floor, goes Spring Hill. Jackson spins around, trying to get separation. His pass poked away by the Panthers. Here comes Caden Cohey up the floor. Stumped down to Lane Hoffine. He's double teamed and he's going to be fouled. They'll give it to Hudson Gaw. It's his first. So Carter picking up his first foul earlier. Now Hudson Gaw picking up his first foul. Jackson and Hudson gone to the bench. Jackson Bruce and Jordan Miller in. Cohey trying to drive. Lost it for a second. Lane Hoffine picks it up. He'll go to work. Gets it off the glass over Martin Freegon. Lane Hoffine's first basket since the first quarter. Spring Hill can't go back-to-back. Jace Curley on the board. 3-on-2 down the floor. Cohey is going to be fouled on the way up. Going to call a hold on Jordan Miller. That's his second, so it's not going to be on the way up. They're going to call it on the floor. So Cohey will inbound. Miller picks up his second foul. To Curley, poked away by Miller. And Brown's going to save it. That's up the floor for Jordan Miller. Freegon, can he hit the three? Off the set of the glass. Cohey will bring it up the floor. Sanders goes to his left, spins with his right hand, and good. Micah Sanders had 3 points in that last quarter, had an and one up, or sorry, not an and one, had 2 free throws. As Coach Bouchard in a dangerous situation was Jordan Miller. Micah Sanders could have had possession, and Coach Bouchard's going to want to talk things over. As about 2.5 minutes played here in this fourth quarter. 51-37 the score. Back here in just 30 seconds after a word from our sponsor in Elliott Insurance Group.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back here on our simulcast, brought to you by Spring Hill Sports Live. Thank you to our viewers from Paola Sports Live for tuning in as well on that channel. Brendan Bowen back here with you. Former voice of the Panthers from last year. Now this year I'm just all over the place. But finishing up the regular season with Spring Hill. 51-37 the score. Bruce a deep inbound, gets it right back from Jordan Miller on a run, hop steps. Lane Hoffine can't deny him again. Jordan Miller, 7 points for the 6'2 junior. And to reiterate the words of Curtis Kaiser, he said, I think the main message from Coach Bouchard is you got to slow things down. We're going too fast, and we've got a nice lead going. Make the Panthers play fast and aggressive. We don't have to be that fast and aggressive out of the gate, but for the Panthers, they're going to want to play that way. They're still in this game and have a lot of the pieces to do it, but it's got to be all defensive unit anchor. And the Hoffine brothers and from the perimeter guards as well, as Evan Brown knocks down a basket. Curley a 3 on the way, short of the mark, 1 of 2 from 3-point range. And that dead ball is going to ensue substitutions. Stephen Bassett and Landon Murdoch check in for Jace Curley and Hoyt Hoffine. Jordan Miller up the floor. For Evan Brown, Cohee closely guarding. You can see Paola are playing a little tighter. They're going to be up in the face of from the perimeter, forcing those quick passes. Spring Hill taking their time. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Burn 20 seconds. Shot clock down to 5. Bruce, he'll try and drive, kick out Miller, wing 3. Under the basket, no good. Shot clock violation. It's going to go the other way with Paola, and Coach Oshel likes that defensive effort now. It's got to be a basket for Paola. Sanders, spinning fader, no good. Rebound. Evan Brown takes it away. Murdoch has it underneath. Too strong off the glass. 2 shots on the way, and from a push from behind. They'll call it on Jackson Bruce, his second foul. Landon Murdoch to shoot 2. Missed both his free throws in the third quarter. Off the front rim and no good. Lane Hoffine out of the game. In his place, Isaac Hall. Can Murdoch knock down his second free throw? No, 0 for 4 in the second half from the free throw line for Landon Murdoch. Spring Hill keeps their nice lead alive, and on the other end, Bruce is going to be fouled on the way up. It's going to be on Stephen Bassett, and that's his second foul. Be Jackson Bruce to the line. He's not been to the line today, so his first appearance. First one, takes a few rolls around the rim and in. Of course, you look at Bruce from the free throw line this season. Bruce shooting about 73% and gets both of his free throws. 57-39, a little over halfway played in this last quarter. Murdoch gets the pass from Bassett. He's fouled. So that's going to be on Evan Brown. That's his 4th foul. So Brooks Byer, who we haven't seen in quite some time, he has 4 fouls. Evan Brown's got 4 fouls. It's going to send Murdoch again to the line. Another miss from Landon Murdoch. Hudson Gaw checks in for Brown, who's in foul trouble. Jackson Bruce has 2. Jordan Miller has 2. Gaw and both the Gaw brothers, Hudson and Carter, have 1 apiece, and Landon Murdoch makes his first free throw. He's 1 for 6. in the second half and on the game from the free throw line. Cohee trying to jump the pass from Bruce to Miller, but Cohee had the last touch. Bruce inbounds. Gets it back from Jordan Miller. 3 minutes to play. Miller is on the far side. Here's Freegon, gets it to Miller. Has his back to the basket, now spins, trying to drive in, collects the foul off of Caden Cohee. So Miller to go to the line for 2 shots. That's Cohee's 3rd foul. Jordan Miller, 61% from the free throw line this season. Got the first one. And the second. 2 for 2 at the line, Jordan Miller. Oh, lane violation. I think the referee mentioned it was Jordan Miller that had the lane violation. So his foot was over the line, so the second one won't count for the 61% free throw shooter in Jordan Miller. Murdoch was trapped underneath, picks up the basketball and puts it in. Murdoch's got his first basket, not from a free throw. 16-point lead still for Spring Hill. Paola still has plenty of time to try and claw their way back. They just need a big run and momentum shift. They want to keep themselves in. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Jackson Bruce puts it up. Over Blackmore, no good. But Carter Hudson Gaw is right there for his first basket of the game. A nice putback for Hudson Gaw. 18-point lead, down to 16. Caden Cohee on the drive. And Spring Hill's just going to chew a bit of clock here. Blackmore has the responsibility of guarding Jackson Bruce, and I kept calling him Landon Hill. I apologize. Looked wrong at Max Preps and got confirmation it is Emmett Blackmore from the scores table, so my apologies, Emmett. Looks to be we'll have 3 substitutions coming up momentarily. And a foul on the floor. Gonna give it to Blackmore. A mass substitution for Spring Hill, and looks to be a couple of JV players that I will have to gather in. Number 10, Brady McCormick. Hudson Gauze in there. Number 20, that is Eli Hedrick. 30 is Braden Benner. And Grant Gebhards for 3. This is Hall trying to go up. He's fouled on the floor. That's his first foul. So after getting a 3 on the offensive end, he's going to be called for a foul. Here's Isaac Hall. Misses off the front iron. So after being 2 of 2 perfect from the free throw line, misses his first one today. Hall misses both his free throws, gets his own rebound and puts it back. So we will have Blake Sheffer in momentarily for Paola. This is Brenner for Gebhards. In the corner, Hedrick a drive. Back for Hudson Gaw. Gephardt's the corner. This is Brenner. He's going to walk with it. Trying to get some separation, extend to the arm. He'll walk with it. Blake Sheffer into the game. The Panthers bench will play on. Gannon Miller, number 1. Emmett Blackmore. Blake Sheffer, number 23. Miller has that stolen away by Braden Brenner. 2-on-1. Gets the basket after it's poked away in the air by Gannon Miller. And they're not going to count it. I definitely think that should have counted. Nevertheless, Paola is going to fall into Spring Hill and be swept on the season. 63-46 the final here. So after an overtime thriller in the last matchup, this one it's the Broncos in full control. Thanks to an impressive all-around game from the whole entire team. But we'll break it down here after a quick commercial break. We'll recap this matchup and the girls' matchup and what's to come next. Right here on Spring Hill Sports Live, your home for Bronco Athletics. The boys take down the Panthers 65-46.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet? Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and thanks to our viewers from Paola Sports Live as well for tuning in to today's simulcast here in an early evening hoops. And now we'll go to our post-game show, and our post-game show is presented to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team, Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty. And certainly two winning teams on the floor today for Spring Hill. The girls taking down Paola, with that score being a final of 68-32. A phenomenal win for Spring Hill, led by, of course, Isla Herman, 26 points on the night. For the junior guard, I mean, girls team has been so phenomenal so far. I mean, despite being ranked number 8 in 5A, they still certainly are one of the best women's teams in 5A. And then the boys taking care of business, completing the season sweep over Paola, 63-46. So although the girls got almost a 30-point game win, boys getting a little bit close to 20-point win. They'll have to settle for a 17-point victory. And Curtis, what are your final thoughts as I'll try and extend my earpiece to you?
Well, I think it's a shout-out to Coach Bouchard for the boys. I think his game plan for Paola tonight was much more effective than the first game. No disrespect, of course, but he really concentrated. We struggled with the bigs first game, and he concentrated on fronting them and double-teaming them and getting active hands. And the boys executed well tonight, so kudos to them on a big win.
And then kind of my final thought, Isla Herman, 3 straight 20-plus point games. How phenomenal has she been, even without Sydney Busher?
You know, tonight was a good challenge for her because, you know, we've not seen her have to play without Sydney. You know, Sydney's a huge part of the offense. You get those two together. I've always called them 1A and 1B as far as scoring options, both very effective, both very consistent. I think maybe she started a little slow there in the first quarter, but you saw when she gets going, she's very hard to stop. She's got good size, can handle the ball, can really score from anywhere on the floor. So kudos to her on a 26-point game tonight. Looking forward to her continuing that into the postseason here. Not looking over the Eudora game tomorrow night, which will, for the second year in a row, decide the champion of the Frontier League.
And of course, Spring Hill's got a couple more games to go, especially after Eudora. We'll take a look at that schedule. We'll be in Eudora tomorrow. Curtis probably will be at the game, possibly. He will be there, but not behind the camera, but he will be there. As for if we have a camera person or not, if we feed off of Eudora's feed, I'm not sure. But we will be there in Eudora tomorrow, although normally, traditionally, it will be a simulcast for that game, but since it's a big game where it's going to be two crews there in Eudora to decide the Frontier League champion. That takes place tomorrow. School's in session, and 6 and 7:30 tip-off for that game tomorrow. And then Tuesday, February 25th, Bonner Springs, the last road game of the season. I'll be there as well. And then, of course, Friday the 28th, it's senior night as round 2 against the Cyclones to finish off the year. As the boys, after taking a loss from Ottawa, 38-62, not their night that time out against the Cyclones, but much improved result against the Panthers, as we'll break down those totals for you. Starting with the Panthers, combined 9 points from, or not combined, but both Micah Sanders and Stephen Bassett with 9 points. Isaac Hall with 8. 6 points from Lane Hoffine. 4 points from his brother Hoyt. And also 4 points from Caden Cohey. Nice job by the Broncos to not only focus on the bigs and the Hoffine brothers, but also slowing down Caden Cohey and get production from players you normally wouldn't see get production. 3 points from Jace Curley and Landon Murdoch. Murdoch had to make a free throw and then had a 2 in the fourth quarter to bring his total up to 3 after being scoreless, after going a total of 1 of 6 from the free throw line in that one. And of course, most of the bench got in the game to play, so nice to see some of the guys out there that normally don't get many minutes to play in this game. And then for Spring Hill, leading scorer tonight, Evan Brown, 11 points. Normally we'd be saying Jackson Bruce, but Paola's had a really phenomenal game plan for Jackson Bruce as well, slowing him down. But how about Evan Brown? I mean, we don't say his name enough. We don't give him enough credit. But he did a stand-up job tonight. 11 points for him. And, of course, Jackson Bruce following and scoring with 10. So the only two players in this game with double digits, and both of them having game highs, number 1 and 2. 8 points for Peyton McAvoy, Jordan Miller, and Ryan Jackson. So nice job from Jackson, Jordan Miller, and, of course, Peyton McAvoy. 6 points from Brooks Byer. How about that for Brooks Byer? Byer only averaging maybe 3.5 a game, but this time he really stepped up and doubled his total. 4 points for Carter Gaw, 2 points for his brother Hudson. And how about that? Martin Freegon getting his first basket and only basket in the fourth quarter with a tray to start off the fourth quarter. He's going to finish the game with 3. And then also, can't forget the 3 from Gebhardt as well. I mean, of course, Bouchard's going to substitute his JV and maybe some of the sub-varsity guys, and he's going to say, go play your hearts out, fellas. And Gebhardt's getting the whole place rowdy with that 3. So Gebhardt's, a phenomenal job. Paola, after beating the Cards and falling the last 2, one of them to Spring Hill, that overtime game. They had back-to-back overtime games at home, Lewisburg. They beat 58-56, and then, of course, another lost this one to Spring Hill, 73-76, and then dropped the next one to Baldwin, who's always a phenomenal team to play against them in Ottawa. Ottawa's currently the runaway favorite for the boys. Phenomenal job by Coach McCullough. And then, of course, for Baldwin, they have a couple losses, but still, they were also a favorite to win that. And now, of course, Ottawa is going to probably take away the Frontier League title, and I think they have a really nice shot to win the whole thing as well. So, of course, Paola falling to 6-10 on the year. 6-10 on the year, yeah. And then under 500 in league play as well. And then we look at their schedule to finish off the year. Monday the 24th, they will be at home against the Cardinals. That's their senior night. So, of course, Monday, February 24th. Wednesday the 26th, they're on the road against Bonner Springs. And on Friday, February 28th, they'll round out their season against the Wildcats. So that's for our viewers at Paola looking for the rest of the schedule. Of course, make sure to check out our website, www.varsitysportslive.com, to look at games near you and if we're coming to a school near you. And also for upcoming spring schedule that'll come out. I know the season starts, or practice start March 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. March 3rd will be the start, and then after spring break for most schools, that'll be when the spring season starts up. So track and field, baseball, softball, and if I'm forgetting one, women's soccer, men's, boys golf, all sorts of spring sports ensue coming up in the spring season that we'll get plenty of coverage on, especially Bronco baseball and softball. But again, make sure to check out our website, varsitysportslive.com, to check out that schedule. We don't have it quite yet, but we'll get it to you in the meantime. That'll round out our coverage tonight here from Spring Hill High School. Again, tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock tip-off. We'll be live at 5:45 from Eudora High School to see on the girls' side who's going to win the Frontier League Championship. And for the boys, see if they can get win number 11 and get 2 straight wins to round out the second to last week of basketball season and the regular season here on Spring Hill Sports Live. For my cameraman, Curtis Kaiser, I appreciate him so much for filling in for me tonight. I'm Brendan Bullen signing off from Spring Hill High School. Go Broncos, man.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.